Happy Tuesday, everyone, and welcome to fall. Can you feel it? Hopefully, it's a little bit cooler wherever you are. And tonight, we are so excited to have a battle of the fall looks. So, we are having a contest tonight, and we need you to tell us what you love. This is a competition. We have coming to you from California. In the California corner, we have Danielle, who's going to be demonstrating autumn leaves tonight. She is wearing it on one eye. She is going to be showing it off. It's Merlot, Moss, Rustic, and Gold Status. So vote if you love autumn leaves. And in our Las Vegas corner, we have April coming in with pumpkin spice. We have burnished bronze, shiny penny, candlelight, and biscotti, and we can't wait to see who you love. So stick with us tonight. Have so much fun learning both of the looks. And please, wherever you are on Facebook or on YouTube, comment, give us some love. Tell us which looks you love because we want to see who wins this fall challenge. So let's get going. Guys, ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
Absolutely. April, do you want to kick us off? Because I know there's some serious pumpkin spice fans, but I'm going to make the case for autumn leaves.
Yes, I am going to kick it off, you guys. So we have, this is the pumpkin spice. It just, whenever I think about that, I think of the Starbucks and wanting to drink this. So we got burnished bronze here, and then we got shiny penny, that's right there. Then we got candlelight and our biscotti right there. So, all right, you guys, we are going to kickstart it. I had done it on this eye. So you guys see that? How amazing it looks, and it stayed on. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a quick look on how to put this on. I already did concealer on my eyes. I did my brows, did my foundation. It's just this new look. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use the biscotti, this one right here, and I'm going to highlight. So I'm going to use that there right here on the bottom. And look at this. This is our small little petite palette. You guys, it fits 4 eyeshadows. So the eyeshadow, the pumpkin spice, fits right there. You can customize it. This literally comes off right there, and it's magnetic. So just know that. So if you either want, I hope you guys are going to say pumpkin spice. So pumpkin spice or autumn leaves, you can customize this to however you want. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the biscotti first. I'm going to lay it down on the bottom as a highlight. And what I'm holding up is our palette that we have. It's also magnet, right? And it has a cute little mirror right here. So I'm going to use that while I put my makeup on here. So I am putting the highlight as the biscotti on here. And I'm going to add a little bit on the top by my brows, right above my brow or below my brows. And I have just the basic eye shape, right? Nothing special. And so I'm laying that down so that way it's a highlight on there. Then I'm going to take the candlelight, the one right next to that. Doesn't this make you hungry? Doesn't it sound like pumpkin spice? I want to go get some pumpkin spice now. But I'm going to take this color, the candlelight right here, and I'm going to just layer it. So wherever I put the biscotti, I'm going to take it and actually put a layer kind of where the end of my eye is to the center. So I'm going to just put a little bit of that on there. And I know Danielle has deeper colors, but mine is more on the neutral side, you guys. And it goes absolutely well with, I have beach bronze, our unlimited lip gloss that we have. So you see that little shimmer on there? It goes really well with that. This is really cute for the fall look. Put like a cute little brown long sleeve on. We're going to get ready for the fall. It's still 100 degrees outside here in Las Vegas. I don't know what's the temperature like in Cali, Danielle?
It is 80. I think it's 80 right now.
80. At least you guys are cooler weather, right? All right, you guys, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the accent, right? So I'm going to grab this shiny penny, the shiny penny that Mary Kay made, and I'm going to actually put it right across here. So I'm going to just add that color on there. Do you guys see that? It looks like a gold on my eye. And I'm going to add a little bit more on there. And this is our brush that we have. This is the all over eyeshadow brush. So just going to add that right on. And depending on your eye shape, you guys, and you can ask your consultant about this. Depending on your eye shape, your accent is gonna go either all the way, halfway through. But I'm just gonna. I love this color, the shiny penny color. It's pretty neutral, but you can add more, and it's so nice on any skin tone. I'm pretty sure it will look nice on you too, Danielle. But you add that on there, right? Do you guys see that? And the last one that I'm gonna do, it's really quick and easy, and I love how all the colors, you like literally paint by numbers. First layer, second layer, and then third, and the last one, the fourth layer, is the burnished bronze, and this will make your eyes pop a little. So I'm gonna just add it to the end, just kind of how I did right here, kind of to the center. So just bring it up that way. I know it looks like earlier I had my eyes on and I'm like, one eye looks tired and the other one looks all did up. So right now we're gonna equal the field, right? So look at how that changed, right? If you need to add a little bit more, I just like this color too because it's not too dark. You can add it darker, you can put more on, but blend with your brush. And then I bring it down to the lash line and kind of over. How's that look so far? Very good?
Looks good.
All right. And then my last thing, I'm actually going to do two more things because I like that little highlight, that little shimmer. I'm going to take the candlelight again, this one right here. And I'm just going to pat in that area, in the area kind of closer to my tear duct and over, like right here. I'm just going to pat that color back in so it kind of highlights my eyes a little bit more. Do you see what I did? Isn't that cool? So I'm just going to add a little bit more on there. What's that, Danielle?
Super gorgeous.
Cool, huh? It's makeup, you guys. You can do whatever you want with makeup as long as you put it on and it looks good on you and you think that you look good in it. Amazing, right? Then I'm going to take a little bit of the bronze, burnished bronze, and I'm going to do my bottom lash line. Okay, I'm just going to line it real quick. Put a little bit on there so at least is a little bit of color. And I'm going to add our waterproof eyeliner, and kind of I'm gonna add this on. This is gonna finish my look, you guys. This and mascara, and we are good to go. My eyes are amazing. So with my waterproof eyeliner, this is how I do it. However comfortable you do it. Some people like kind of pull their eyes a little out, and I wing mine. But this is just years of practice. So just practice if you're not comfortable doing eyeliner and just apply a little bit more to make it darker. And when you reach the end, that's when you give a little bit of wing, right? Okay, mascara. I am going to use our Intensity mascara is what I have on. I love this one. This volumizes your lashes. As you can see, one lash I don't have anything on, and the other one I have the Intensity mascara. It was pretty weird to me having like half my face or half my eyes with makeup and the other half without, right, Danielle?
Oh my God.
So But I'm going to actually show you guys how to use this. There's a label part that says Mary Kay. That's where your thumb's going to go. You're going to apply that first because it's two different brushes. There's a shorter side and a longer side. And you're just going to shimmy. What I do is shimmy from the bottom to the top. So go to the very close to the very end of your lash line, kind of shimmy up. And I'm going to make that dry. But that was the first application, you guys. Super awesome. And then I will finish off with, while that dries, that's my first application of mascara. While that dries, I'm going to finish off with blush on this side. So I'm going to use Juicy Peach. And I absolutely love this because peach blends in with everybody. You guys love this color, super light. I'm just going to add a little and feather up just one of our brushes that we have. And look at how much, it's so awesome. Like it gives you life. Blush gives you life. It makes you look like a happier person, right? So I'm putting a little bit of blush here. I'm going to retouch on this side. But that's pretty much my look, you guys. How does it look? Who likes pumpkin spice? I think I do. I do.
All right. It's time for my case.
All right, your face, Danielle. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see the autumn leaves though. I love those colors.
I know, aren't they pretty? Okay, so
pretty.
Lisa, our lovely Lisa in the back, can you switch me into the main screen? We're done with this pumpkin spice thing.
She wants her leaves to be. Her leaves.
I showed my autumn colors while we were waiting. I have my matching earrings for the day. So now I'm here to make the case for autumn leaves because I love pumpkin spice as much as the next person. And I love pumpkin pie, let's be real. But one of my favorite parts of fall is going to Apple Hill and looking at all the fall autumn leaves. Apple Hill is a place here in outside of Sacramento, California, where you can walk in all the fall trees. They have like apple cider, and it's just the best. And Sacramento is the city of trees, so every fall, all of the autumn leaves fall, and it's absolutely beautiful. So that's why I love this look. And so I am doing this look with and these colors might kind of intimidate you when you see them just here in the Petite palette. But I am using Gold Status, Rustic, Moss, which grows on trees very fittingly, and Merlot, which is also something else I love to do during fall, which is drink wine. So I love this amazing Petite palette. It's so cute. And so this is what we are going to use. And I also have a basic eye, but I'm going to do it just a little slightly differently than April did. So I'm going to use our all over shadow brush. And the first thing that I'm going to put on my eye is the Gold Status. And I just want to point out as well, April made the point about blush. Like, look at this side. This side has blush. Looks very awake. This side, no blush. Blush, no blush. But let's get started on the eye. So, Gold Status. So we are going to put this with an all-over brush. We are just going to literally put this all over the lid. And you'll notice I pat it on. I'm not swiping it yet. The swipe and the wipe is something that works really well when you are blending your colors together, which you will see me do here shortly. But I'm putting this all over my eyelid, and then I'm taking the Gold Status, and that is going right underneath my brow as a highlighter. Which is so pretty. It's a really pretty color. So I love this Gold Status, and this looks good on all skin tones as well. So we've got our Gold Status. Next, I am going to take our crease brush, which is our angled brush that you can see. And I am going to take this moss tone. And this moss tone is going to go in a little bit of a V shape. This is kind of becoming my mid-tone here. And so I put it a little bit into the lash line and I swipe it up into the crease. And this is going to create some depth and some shadow and really kind of define the eye. So I take it about, I would say like 3/4 of the way because it's a little bit darker. So I don't take it quite as far as a normal midtone. So now we kind of have this interesting like halo around the eye. And this is where blending starts to play because this, believe it or not, does turn into this. So we take a clean all over shadow brush and we are going to blend this a little bit. Blending becomes your bestest friend. And in fall, I mean, you might as well blend the moss on the trees with the apple cider, with your glass of wine. You know what I mean? Catch my drift? Just saying. So we have a clean brush and we blend it out a little bit, which makes it look a lot better. Then what we are going to do is take that crease brush again, but I'm going to take the rustic, which is the brown. And so for that, I am going to go into my crease about 2/3 of the way and kind of go a little bit over the moss, but not quite entirely. And then we're going to blend. And so when I blend, I start from the outside and I go in because we don't want to blend it outside of like the fence line. What I also really love is that if you ever do get outside of that kind of, this is your line right here. If you do get outside of it, that's what Q-tips are for. And you can kind of clean it up. So we take that rustic brown, blend that in. We're going to do a little bit of a blend again. Blending really is like the way that you can be unintimidated from eyeshadows. Because I know that sometimes eyeshadows can be really intimidating if you're not sure where to put it all, but I trust and believe that if you blend, everything will look great. So now what we are going to do is I'm going to come with our smudger brush, which is just kind of like this little half moon brush, and I'm going to pick up the Merlot, which is a matte shadow. And I'm going to put this right here into the corner. And we're making like a little micro V here on the ends. Right into the lash line. And we'll give this a good blend too. Now we're starting to get there. Now it's kind of starting to look like all the same thing. So now what I do is I like to go back with a clean smudger brush. It's very important that you're like wiping your brushes in between if you have them. Use our brush cleaner. You can use that. And I'm going to come back to this gold status. And just kind of like April is I come back to this center part and kind of give it an extra. You want the inner parts of your eyes to be the lightest because it's going to pick up light. And typically this is the darkest part of your eye anyway. So we want to add that kind of shimmer of the gold status there. Back to that little center piece right there. Make sure it looks really good. And then I take the moss again and I'm doing just like a little blush or a little hint of the moss right there. So that top part of our eye is good to go. And we're going to just do, now we're going to use the windshield wiper. Because that looks a little intense and you're like, that doesn't look the same, Danielle. And it's because it's not quite blended. So now we kind of blend it all together. And I know that it seems odd to like put them all in the spaces and then blend them, but I assure you it makes your eye look much better when you're blended. And then I do my final blend of the highlighter into that outer line. So you don't have that defined, like delineated line because that does not look cute. So then, we're looking good so far. Then what we do is I actually use, I'm going to do our eyeliner. And I actually pair our liquid eyeliner pen, which is our waterproof. And I use it as a tool, kind of. And I mix it with our jet black eyeliner. It gives a really rich black color. And I just love the look of it even more. So again, like April said, this is a totally unique to you, how you do your eyeliner. It's something that you will get better with over time. But I will say the pen makes it so much easier. I could never do this defined, like perfect line or a wing prior to this. I had practiced, I had tried even with the liquid eyeliner. Oh, I need to go up above the banner, sorry. I had never really been able to achieve that. But the pen just gives me so much more control over it. It's a little bit thicker to hold on to. And I do this bottom line, right along that bottom lash line, not on the waterline. So if you do that, you can kind of go back and fix the mistake a little bit there. And then what I do is I am going to pull around the colors. So you'll notice on this side, one of the things that makes an eye look really complete is when you kind of pull some of the shadows that you use into that bottom lash line. So that is the biggest difference that you'll see that I haven't done quite yet. So I give this a second to dry, and I'm going to do my cheek color. So I am using the Cream Blush Duo Stick. Such an amazing tool. You can literally use this Cream Blush Duo Stick as a cheek color. It has like a matte side. It has the highlighter in it. You can use it on your lips, and you can even use it on your eyes. And it's a really great tool, especially if you're not like a makeup queen. It's a great place to start. So you do a little swipe there, which looks really intense and awful, right? And then we just blend with our fingers, which is really nice. So we blend it with our fingers. It dries to like this really pretty kind of powdery finish. And it's not like a sticky cream. It doesn't go everywhere. So, and you can kind of adjust accordingly if you blend too much out of place. So we're working on it. We're just about done. So what I do then is I take our smudger brush, which is this one, and make sure it is clean. And I take the moss color that we used, and I go from the outside of the eyeliner and I taper it. So a little bit thicker here, and I bring it in, and it creates this really beautiful kind of halo around your eyes. It also helps kind of blend out that bottom eyeliner. And then I take the Merlot, the purple color, and I do that just right here on the outer corner. And I kind of blend those, like this line from up here to this line. Do one little final blend on it. And you have autumn leaves, which I love so much, and I think it's so super pretty. So those are our two looks. On my lips, I kept it neutral, and I used our soft nude blush. It's a really, really pretty, just like a neutral lip gloss. And this is our pearl finish. So it's really, really gorgeous. It's just kind of got this, it doesn't have like the intense sparkle like the Beach Bronze does that April was using, but it has a little bit of like a shine to it, and it's really gorgeous. So when you do something that's a little bit heavier eye, you want to tone it down on your lips a little bit. Those are my waterproof lines there. So I swayed you over to the fall leaves look. So there's April. She's back on, and she's got the pumpkin spice. I've got the autumn leaves, and we would love to know from you which one you think is better.
I didn't get to show my lip gloss. So this is the lip gloss I use, you guys, the Beach Bronze.
Yeah.
So it has a little shimmer in it.
It does. And I really love the nudes that they came out with. These. They just redid our lip gloss line, and the nudes are they've actually swayed me to liking nudes, and normally I'm like a bold lip color person. So in closing, we would love to know which one you think is better. And if you're interested in either of the looks, so she's got the pumpkin spice. I have the autumn leaves. And if you are interested in taking advantage of our looks that we have, so if you want just the eyeshadows in this little petite palette, these eyeshadows with the petite palette come to $40. So you can get that. If you love it, reach out to your consultant and tell her which one it is that you fell in love with. For my look, if you wanted to add in the cream duo stick and the lip gloss, so you can literally get this complete look right here for $74. And April's, she used our other cheek color, and she used a gloss as well. And so her look you can get for $70. And I absolutely love these. You could even get this and mix it with her look. You have all kinds of amazing options. But I know that you love the autumn leaves more than you love the pumpkin spice.
But you want to drink the pumpkin spice.
Yeah, but you can jump around in the fall leaves and crunch in all of them. And it's so beautiful. Like, you can taste pumpkin spice, but you can experience autumn leaves.
Oh, you're right. No, but still, pumpkin spice, you guys.
But if you love them both, what you could do is hold your pumpkin spice latte in your hand as you walk in the autumn leaves.
Do them both. Get them both.
Hello, you only live once.
Exactly. But thank you guys for hopping on. Whether you are supporting your consultant or if you wanted to, look at this battle on pumpkin spice and autumn leaves, thank you guys for hopping on. And just know that the holidays are rolling up pretty soon, you guys. Pretty soon, right? And whether if you want to join us in Mary Kay, great. We're going to just dream a little bit, and we'll keep it short and sweet because we don't want to take too much of your guys' time. But whether you want to join Mary Kay to drive free, you guys, Danielle and I have earned our first career cars. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I don't know. Did they call you yet and say?
No, but they gave me an estimation of the end of November. So April and I might be more excited about our free cars than any pumpkin spice or autumn leaves. But we can drink our pumpkin spice in the autumn leaves as we drive our new cars.
Yay! I'm so excited. So driving free, you guys, in Mary Kay. Our first career car is going to be the Chevy Malibu. So awesome. And they pay 2 years of your car maintenance, registration, all of that. How awesome is that? Or you can use Mary Kay as a resume builder, right? I know Danielle, she was a recruiter before. And do you want to touch up on that a little bit, Danielle, on what resumes are so important right now?
So many people, like if I was still in the recruiting market, I was at work for an employment agency. Right now, there's a flood of people who are looking for jobs because they got laid off because of the pandemic. And if I was a recruiter right now, my job would be to sift through everybody who's laid off and see who's been doing something in the meantime and who has continued to build their skills in the interim. Because if I'm looking at a resume of somebody who lost their employment due to the pandemic and has just been at home, or I'm looking at somebody who lost their employment during the pandemic and started a business and learned customer service, follow-up, social media, how to use apps, all of those things, I'm going to have a much easier time marketing this person to get hired than I am this person. So it can be a really good gap filler for you. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Or education, you guys. Learn all these business skills, like amazing business skills, time management, and what Danielle had kind of covered up on. Or be your own boss, be your own entrepreneur. Like, how amazing is that? To be able to make your own schedules, make your own hours. Like, how awesome is that, right? Or take advantage of the advantages, tax advantages, and advancement, you guys. Writing off your life, basically, right? Or
paying for everything, and we're headed into the most expensive time of the year. Like,
exactly.
You are going to be paying for meals. You are going to be like probably getting decorations. You are going to be using a lot more electricity for Christmas lights. You are going to have higher water bills if family is visiting and higher electricity bills. You might as well have a home-based business that part of that all becomes a write-off for, because I don't know if you noticed, but I'm in my living room. Like, and I'm using all of those things. I'm already paying for internet and cell phone. Like, let it be a write-off. Write off your life. It makes so much sense. And then the advancement, I mean, I feel very blessed that in the midst of this pandemic, April and I have both decided to advance our careers, and we both promoted ourselves because we made the decision we wanted to promote into leadership. And so we became sales directors at a time when most people are not even like having a hard time finding positions. And I don't say that to mean anything except that it gives you the ability to make that choice and do it on your own schedule. And that is really cool. You don't have to wait for somebody to die or retire to move up when you're a Mary Kay consultant, which is really, really awesome. And then the last piece is multiple streams of income. Y'all,
right?
This pandemic has taught us that like not all income is as stable or secure as we thought that it could be. So add something in. This can be as big or as small. It can expand or contract however you need it to fit into your life right now, but add another stream of income. As a consultant, you get 4 streams of income. As you move up, you can get up to like 16 to 24. Like that's a lot of streams of income. I get so much fun calculating my check and starting each month and being like, okay, how much do I want to make this month? Which is a way cooler question than I could ever ask a boss. So it could be like a little extra cash for the holidays for you. It could be post-COVID travel fund. It can be so many different things. So
you guys, cash for Christmas. Like cash for Christmas. Like literally pay your Christmas without using your credit card. Use Mary Kay. Sprinkle it in. Make the money so that way you can buy gifts, right? And not be in debt, like Christmas debt.
And it's a good like part-time option. Most of the time, if you try to pick up a part-time job right now, you're going to be making like here in California, you're maybe looking at like $12 or $13 an hour for something part-time, and then you can't control the hours. So you're going to end up giving up all of your entire weekends and evenings, and you can fit this in wherever you have time, which is far nicer. You usually end up making a lot more an hour doing Mary Kay. And people aren't shopping as much in stores. So now's a really awesome time to start your business. We're all virtual. We just did an amazing training tonight on like how to use Facebook Live and all of those things. So there's some really, really great skills there. So if you are interested in the product, reach out or comment below to your consultant. I know that you're going to choose the autumn leaves. Just my final plug. Autumn leaves. And if you are curious and you're like, what are these chicks talking about? Like, I don't know that I like skincare or makeup that much, but I would like to be able to dream a little. Reach out to your consultant and join us on Thursday because we're doing a little peek into pink. We did.
Hold on.
But on Thursday, we're doing a little peek into pink, and you can join us and just get nosy and ask a whole bunch of questions. You don't actually have to be interested in the business, but if you just want to know more to be able to make a little more educated of a decision, we're heading into the most profitable time of the year. So I hope you all had an amazing night. Thank you, April. It was fun doing a beauty battle with you.
I know. Love it, Danielle. Love it.
Amazing Lisa in the background who introduced us and is doing all of our scroll balls. We appreciate you, Lisa. I hope you all have an amazing evening.
Yay. Good night, guys.
Good night.